Okay, ladies and gents, you tuned into the station of the new generation, 99.5 Play FM, and we have the first international band ever to sell out 3 nights in the Philippines, 2019. They are here to make us blare. Give it up, LANY!
What's up? What's up?
Woo! Yo, first and foremost, man, congratulations on everything.
Thank
You know, you guys are making noise, and I also wanted to congratulate Les on the new baby.
you. Yeah. And Jake had a baby like a month ago, so we just got babies everywhere.
Woo, LANY babies. Okay, you guys just announced your album. I want to hear it from you yourself. What does GGBBXX mean?
Basically nothing. It's whatever the 12 songs make you feel. You know, I'm just very, very in love with how the songs feel, and attaching any sort of word that kind of exists in the dictionary just seemed to take away or distract from that feeling. So I was like, why don't we just make up a phrase or make up a word or a series of letters? So I just picked GGBBXX, and you know, it's been cool to like do these interviews, and I'm just hearing it out of the mouths of other people for the first time, and it sounds really cool when you say it. It sounds like it's very recognizable and kind of iconic. So
Yeah, and what I can imagine is when you guys are just gonna start to do live shows, I can imagine people chanting it. GGBBXX.
hey, I hope so. That'd be amazing.
Okay, so the song was written by accident because you were supposed to work on Till I Don't. Am I right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so talk us through that. What happened? You were recording Till I Don't, and then you mentioned the line, right? Dancing in the
Yes.
kitchen. And then how
Yes.
did it continue becoming the first song that you released?
You know, I was in the room, and I said this line for Till I Don't. We fly around the world just to dance in the kitchen. And this guy, his name's John Ryan, he looked at me, he's like, bro, we have to write a song called Dancing in the Kitchen. He's like, come on, man. I was like, yeah, that sounds amazing. So it's the first time and the only time I've ever written 2 songs in one day. But it was a moment, man. We had a lot of fun writing that song, and Steve, who's sitting next to me, it's about the only time he's ever congratulated me on a song I've written. Yeah, he loved it so much when we wrote it, and he was like, just gotta say congrats, man. That one feels really great. So, yeah, I don't know. We could have picked a few different songs to be the first single, and that would have worked. We just went with this one, and I feel like it's very representative of LANY and all the good things that make LANY what it is. And so, yeah.
It's a great way to introduce the rest of the album. My next question is, who choreographed the dance in the music video?
Yeah, great question. His name's Matty Peacock. He choreographed the dance, and he directed the video. So he did a great job. He's done a couple Billie Eilish videos and some other ones, but he was amazing. I had 3 days of dance rehearsals with him prior to showing up on set and learning all the moves and where to be. And he did a phenomenal job and shot the whole thing on film, and I think it looks really nice. Yeah,
Right.
there you go.
Is there any chance that we're gonna see you and your mom do the dance together?
My mom, I don't know. If I see my mom and she knows the dance, we'll definitely do it together, and I'll send you a bit.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Okay, probably the most common question about this whole thing right now, it's the most fun you've ever had making music. What made it different?
I don't know. It's probably an amalgamation of a few things. But you know, this should always be fun, and you know, it's making music. And over the last few years, we've worked really hard, and that's awesome. But I think somewhere along the way, I just forgot to have fun. And once we put out Mama's Boy, I was like, well, if I'm gonna go and turn around and write and make another album basically immediately, because we're putting out 2 albums in less than a year, then it better be fun. So that's kind of just, I basically decided that it was going to be fun, and that I was only going to do things that were fun, and so here we are.
Yeah, that actually correlates to my next question. You mentioned recently that you are obsessed with focusing on the micro moments in life, such as dancing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
What made you start to think this way? What made you realize that I want to enjoy these little things?
To be honest, it was writing Dancing in the Kitchen. I just realized that we were kind of writing an entire song about a very brief moment in life. And it's something that I had done a little bit before in the past, but I've noticed previous to GGBB that I'd walk in with sort of like this micro moment idea, and other people I was writing songs with be like, it's really cool. I think like, I don't know if we can write a whole song about that, but we could try to like work that sentiment into the second verse. And I was like, okay, cool. But once I realized that we indeed can write entire songs about these little beautiful moments in life, I wanted to try to see how many times I could do it. So, for instance, "Roll Over Baby" is another micro moment, where you're with someone you love and they're maybe upset at you, and maybe rightfully so. It's not gonna like, not guys are not gonna break up over it, but the person's upset and it's like, okay, babe, just roll over. Let me just make it up to you. I'm sorry. Like, give me 4 minutes and I'll apologize. And let's just not go to sleep upset. So, little things like that work its way through the album.
It's something that everyone all over the world can relate to. So thank you for shining some light into these. So the whole LANY image that I'm seeing now, correct me if I'm wrong, is that you guys are so happy, everything is so positive, the energy is the happiest I've ever seen LANY as a band, as the sound. So where does this energy come from, you think?
I'm not sure. Like, it might be supernatural. I'm not sure. There's plenty of reasons why we shouldn't be as happy as we are, and it's not like everything in life is perfect. It's not. But at the end of the day, I am so grateful to be in this band. I'm so thankful that even one person cares about my band. It's so hard to get people to care about anything these days, and so man, I just want to make the most of it while I've got it, and want to make the best music that we can possibly make and reach as many people as possible, and do it with a smile on my face, because it's a sick, man. I get to talk to you and write songs, and people get to like vibe to our music, and we're gonna get to play shows again one of these days, and we're blessed, man. We're lucky to be alive, so I just feel very grateful to be here.
That's beautiful, man. You mentioned also recently that you had your first vacation in a long time. How was that for you?
It's great, man. Thank you for asking. It was a great 4 days.
Okay, so 12 songs coming out, already released one, of course. This week you're putting out 2 more songs, which everyone is just going crazy about. Did you still feel the same way? Because you also mentioned that the first time you ever released music, you also put out 2.
That's right.
Does it feel the same, or do you still get nervous about it?
Yeah, it feels amazing. It's the most fun feeling. It's it's a little nerve-wracking, but to be honest, man, the songs on this album are really good, and I'm just like, if you don't like them, then there's gonna be millions of people that disagree. It's fine. I love them, and it's just really fun to like be able to roll them out and kind of contextualize the album and kind of introduce people to the album song by song. So I think those 2 songs drop in like 25 hours, almost exactly. So
Okay.
It's a timed release. So yeah.
So those songs are coming out in 25 hours. Talk me through what you guys do maybe an hour before the song releases. Are you like just at home chilling? Are you with the band? Are you on a call, or what goes on?
Normally we've got some sort of like social asset that we need to post on the internet.
Oh, okay.
With like a certain caption, and we got to make sure that everything is spelled correctly, and
okay.
all the links work. So it's actually a bit of a stressful, hectic time.
It's still work. It's still work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you know this, but if you look on Spotify, the country, the city with the most LANY listeners in the world is the Philippines. What can you guys say about the fans from here?
I mean, obviously, like it's absolutely mental when we come there, and like I've said in the past, it feels like when we land on the plane there, you can feel the rumble of the excitement. I have no idea why the Philippines love my band so much, but I'm so glad y'all do. And it's definitely one of my favorite places in the whole world to come and play and visit. So I promise you we'll be back next year 100%.
This is how big you guys are in the Philippines. The first time I went out during the pandemic, right? So a year after, I finally went to the mall. I go inside the mall and the billboard was inside the mall. Okay, it's not on the street outside. It's inside the mall and it's you guys.
Oh man, that's so cool. That's
cool. LANY. That's LANY. Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank
so
you
that's,
for saying.
Yeah, that's that for the interview part. Really quick questions now. Just answer them straight up. No need to explain. I'm just gonna ask them one by one, okay? Name a song that you would dance to in the kitchen.
I Feel It Coming by The Weeknd.
Nice. Did you really want to go by Outback Steakhouse for your first ever show? That was a secret show.
Yes, we did.
Okay, I like that. You wrote a song about Lauren Morris. Will it ever see the light of day?
Yeah, it's called It Was Love.
Oh, dude, okay. Best golf advice for someone who's just starting?
Nice and easy. My dad always talks about that. You don't have to kill the ball. Just get through the ball. Nice and easy.
All right. Will you be selling the necklace as merch?
We're going to be selling multiple necklaces for merch.
Hey, let's go. Favorite moment from your last trip to Manila?
I mean, the 3 nights there is the best.
Okay, since they're not here, last question. What is your favorite thing about your bandmates?
That they're my bandmates. I mean, this wouldn't be the same if it was just me. You know, I think the power is in the 3 of us. So.
Okay, that just about wraps it up. Paul, thank you so much. From everyone here at 995 Play FM, we're sending you all the love and gratitude for continuing to put out lots of music, man. And for that show, for that 1 hour show that we're having, do you have just like a short message for all your listeners who have been following you since day one of LANY?
Yeah, of course. Like, thank you so much for all the support and the love over the years. I can't not say Mahal Keep the Sobra. Really, you guys are amazing, and I promise that we will be back in 2022 to play shows. Perfect.
You're amazing. Thank you so much, man.
Thanks, bro. Great questions. You're awesome.
Thank you. I'm gonna go dance in the kitchen now. So take care.
Love you, bro. Thanks.